Now, the good news, Coach, is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Check. 15 liney. 15 liney. I'm coming after you. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw. It's Wilson. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
Let's go.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
There goes a deep ball. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This will be taken short.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on. Here we go. Set. 10-2 saw. Hey, Duke.
58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Come on,
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw here. That'll be complete to Cook. Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Here we go.
Their own 38-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points and a 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set, ready. 10 Lobo. I got you, punk.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Kill. Check, crunch.
On first down, Emery. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is Simpson with a catch. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
66. Bullet high.
They'll run on first down. Emery. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's brought down. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Okay, Frank.
Mike part two.
It's going to be a long day. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
SOS.
Ready, go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From a yard out as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Makes the score Bears 14, Vikings nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 8 read.
56. Man, I got you.
Let's go.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to hit you all
No
day.
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Mike 58 right there.
First down, Vikings.
Go.
Defense, give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
5.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They'll set up a throw, and that will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Ready, set. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Exit.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Caught by Wilson. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And Wilson has it. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. We'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. Wilson's got it complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 7-yard touchdown grab as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Next the score, Bears 21, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Safety's creeping.
Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Bang, 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 bang. Ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let one go deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Going deep for Diggs. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Tighten up.
Get it.
They run it again with Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll look to throw here. And that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You don't want it? You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Man. Get wide. Jam him. Hey, Alpha. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
15 Lonnie.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Wilson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
50. Plant. Cut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0.
Vikings nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? The offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10.
Rocket. On the pin.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
60 or.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
3 down. Look at me. Go.
They'll set up to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 27. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Herb Smith Jr., his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
The Bears take over.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long.
And this is taken in by Wilson for a Bears touchdown. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The score, Bears 35, Vikings 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump.
Stephon Diggs. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes it on. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Going deep here for Park. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Every time, fellas. I'm going to score.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ready up.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
It's now 3rd down.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to herd these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Bears 56, Vikings 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Cook running right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Here we go.
17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame, fashioning together a heck of a resume.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
No.
Hard.
2nd and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Let's make these
and
babies
they have
cry
just
all the way
about
back
put
home,
this
yo.
one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
All over you.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Quan Alexander in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Well, defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Here comes the Bears punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Watch out for Hill on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Meanwhile, in Foxborough, there in the 4th quarter. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. If they could win that game, it would mean win number 11 for them on the season. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football.
Let's go.
Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ready.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I got you.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready,
And
ready.
how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I got you.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Here we go. 50. Plant.
Watch the run.
And go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to go up top. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
You see me out here? That's right.
Bears 56, Vikings 21.